All right, here we are at Fair Oaks. This back door jam casing needs to be fixed. Uh, Sheetrock repairs. We got a hole kicked in the wall here. This window's okay. Fireplace has had some fires, and the back wall of the fireplace is cracked. That needs to be repaired. We had I don't know what's going on here. Another drywall repair, and in this room it's got 3¼ inch base, and it looks like we're missing about 20 feet, 25, 20, 27, 30 feet of base in this room. And we have a ceiling fan and a deadbolt and doorknob. We have two pre-hung casings here. This door is hung upside down. It probably came from somewhere else in the house and it's damaged. I would say we need to replace both of these pre-hungs. This closet door looks like it can be corrected and kept. Inside this closet, we're also more drywall repairs there. We have 3 sets of wire shelving that need to go back up. Another drywall repair over here, all the way around the base. Looks like they might have had a water leak or something. I don't know. And then this is 612, 16, 20 feet of base there. Got 8, 12, 13, 14, 18, 21, 23, 25, we'll call it 30 feet of base in this bathroom. The toilet flange is broken, PVC. It's going to need to be cut out and replaced. Looks like the drain and supplies are okay for the vanity. We're going to need a new vanity, need a new GFCI, need a new light fixture and mirror. Need a spray finish on this shower stall. More than likely going to need a shower valve rebuild or a shower valve, and that is not accessible from inside this closet. The ceiling texture in here is kind of screwed up. That also is going to need to be retextured. Moving into this room, this looks like 12, 24, 48, and the closet. We've got another pre-hung closet door here that needs to be replaced. So to zoom out, that helps. All right, so windows look like they're in okay shape here. Looks like this one too is okay. I put a flush mount back in here. A pre-hung 24 or 28 inch closet door. We'll call it 50 feet of baseboard in here. Drywall repairs all the way around the base of this room. We've already looked at the fireplace. We've counted that. Ceiling fan. Strip the carpet from this. We need smoke detectors in all the bedrooms and a CMD here. These railings and such all need to be painted white. And these stairs need to be stripped and recarpeted. This AC vent is pretty bad, so we can see that we've got some issues going on there. Closet in here looks okay. Another ceiling fan over the dining room fixture. We have a bad thermal pane window panel that needs to be replaced here. Linoleum floor needs to be stripped. Cabinets need to be washed, degreased, sanded, primed, and painted, and all the hardware changed. You have 1 foot, 2 foot. Then the island here, you've got this wide island, so this is going to need to be Looks like something not ordered from Home Depot, so it's going to take some time to get it. We did have a little bit of water damage inside this cabinet, but it seems to be in okay shape. So that really is going to need a double prime with a shellac based primer. We already have GFCI in the kitchen, and looks like it still needs to be replaced. We got an electric stove. We already have the washer or the water maker hookup for the refrigerator, dishwasher, so we're good to go there. Although the power for the dishwasher under the sink there needs to be put in a metallic cable. Should not be exposed to NM cable like that. Here is the laundry, and one of these bifold. It looks like all the louvers are here. We potentially could put that back together if someone was so talented to be able to do so, or we need one new set for it. Looks like a 48-inch opening. Dryer vent needs to be cleaned all the way out, and then the drywall repaired around it. Looks like the washer box is okay. The washer box needs to be cleaned inside and out, not just painted around. Multiple areas where we got a flush mount in here as well. We've got this 48-inch fixture. We also have a fluorescent under the sink that needs to be replaced. And don't forget about the range hood, not a microwave range hood. This garage door needs a new weather seal, weather stripping. It's going to need a little Bondo work around the doorknob, and a deadbolt and a passage. Coming down into the garage, the water heater is gas and it needs to be replaced. We have another exterior door coming into the garage, and that exterior door needs a new weather stripping and a new strike. We have our main electrical panel here. It's a 150 amp panel. From the outside looking in, it looks okay. We've got a garage door opener. We don't know where the remotes are for it. It looks old, and the wires for the sensors have been disconnected, so I would imagine that this is non-operational. The door itself is in okay condition, so we're probably going to need to put in a garage door opener. This window is dirty, but it looks okay. This garage space is going to need to be cleaned and painted. This closet, everything's okay in there. Front door, deadbolt, and doorknob. Needs a new weather stripping. Front door needs to be repainted. This front glass door needs to be removed and disposed of. Storm door. Another hole in the wall. All the base is intact in here. This room doesn't have a light fixture in it. There is a light switch, so imagine that controls outlets somewhere. Looks like there either was a leak or something right there. I don't know. We've got a little bit of settlement going on in the cracks. We've got more ceiling repairs that were done, but still need popcorn. This whole hallway is going to need, the drywall's been hung but needs to be finished, and then have texture sprayed on it. We're going to need door casing here for this bathroom door on the outside. This tub, another spray finish. We got an issue with the spout and shower valve. Needs a pop-up drain. Needs a shower head. And this has this FRP around the upper perimeter and down the side. That needs to be removed and have the drywall finished properly. The window up here appears to be okay. Got a 4-light vanity fixture. The vanity can be saved if necessary. It's a 36. New faucet. Hasn't been leaking too bad, so that can be painted inside. All our casings are good. There's no fan in this bathroom. Windows in here all look okay. Closet door intact. We got a flush mount in here. This closet's okay. Kind of limited on shelving. It's got wire shelving to there. We need to add another piece of wire shelving back here. That might be around here somewhere. I don't know. This is the master, and that has a ceiling fan. This closet's missing a couple of lower shelves. It looks like those might be them over there. Not sure. This door opening looks like it's a 30-inch right-hand in-swing, and it needs the casing is everything is okay, so it just needs a slab. I believe this door belongs here. Can rehang that one, do a little touch up on it. Another flush mount, another ceiling fan, and the ceiling fans need to be flush mount ceiling fans, not hanging on down rods. Everything else in here looks okay. We got a subfloor repair right here that needs to be fixed. That's does not meet standard there, so we need to get that cut right to the floor joist and do some blocking underneath it. So that is the full interior of this property. Now let's go take a look at the outside. Okay, out here, we don't really have anything to do with the fence. Everything with the fence looks okay. These retaining walls probably need to have all the shrubs cut back and vines and stuff, and probably power wash them. Pruning up the magnolia over there and these crepe myrtles all right here. The house itself, the fireplace box. I'm not sure if this probably may have just gotten hit by a lawnmower, or do we have termite damage? It looks like it's in better shape than I thought. It just was, it's not, I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. But this vinyl siding at the bottom is busted up, and it's been repaired on the corners twice. All these wires need to come off the house. We have a gas meter here, and I don't know if I can get that meter number off there or not. Let's see. There's the meter number. Can you see that right there? Okay. So there's your gas meter. Here is GP Georgia Power Company is the box. We got here where somebody hit this fence and this post is broken, so we're probably going to need to fix that. And a bent piece of fence here, loose shutter, and these shutters need to be painted, I guess. Up on the top corner up there, the fascia wrap needs to be tightened up with some nails, and same thing in this corner on the fireplace right there. And you can see here where this is busted out. Looks like there may be some water or termite damage there, I think, or ants, I'm not sure, or fungus. Not sure what's growing right there. So this side of the house looks okay. On the back, we have these repairs on the siding. They need to be done right there where their old cable went. Again, all these wires need to come off the house. This gutter is leaking in the middle. It needs to be cleaned out and sealed. and have this downspout put back on correctly. Foundation wall over here looks okay. Outside light fixture right there needs to be replaced. The AC has dropped. You can see where the flashing used to be sealed up higher, and this whole thing is leaning towards the house. This is an ancient machine. I would say the tags are unreadable, so that is also the disconnect. Has the inner protective panel missing. That needs to be the disconnect replaced. And there is a moisture barrier in there. I'm not crawling in there right now though, so we may need to do something about that. The dryer vent is in place. Here is the ground. That should have been connected to the water line right there, and it's been disconnected, so we're just going to do that for now. But that ground needs to be reconnected for the panel to the plumbing system. We have this stress cracks going down this side wall, and we've got separation right here next to this window. I would say this needs to be pointed back up and trimmed, and we're going to paint all the brick on this house. So all of these old patches are going to need to be ground off a little bit with a wire wheel or whatever. Tidy that up. The PRV output needs to be 6 inches from the ground, and then the hole where it penetrates the brick needs to be sealed. Another exterior light fixture. There's a little more stress cracking going on above this door. It's not excessive. Looks okay to me. The roof has a number of nail pops, some rippling going on over there. I don't know if we figured on replacing this roof, but it looks like it probably is time. This basketball goal, suppose we could leave it and just paint the backboard. We got a little more, we got some trim up here on the corner where it looks like it's been chewed on. That needs to be fixed, as well as this corner here after it's power washed. We have some more separation between the window and the brick, and I don't know, that does not look to me like it's separating. It looks like it's just failed caulking. They had a big gap of caulk. Somebody must have pulled that gap of caulk out. So that just needs to be resealed. But we do have this brick here that was mortared back into place. All these three had fallen out at one point in time, and they didn't put it back in correctly, so this needs to be repointed up and seal these cracks here before painting. This driveway going down the hill here is very slippery. I had to go in four-wheel drive to get up this wet driveway, so we definitely want to make sure that we power wash that really good and get it clean. This tree here in the front needs some pruning, both the pine and whatever this tree is. I guess that might be a walnut, but we need to get the tree growth away from the driveway, over the top of the driveway coming up, and then the dead limbs on this tree. Garage door and frame look okay. Again, the gutters gonna need to be reattached at the bottom down here. They're off, and I'm sure that they need to be cleaned, and all the seams sealed. You can see they're leaking right now. These front porch steps were built some time ago, and they're solid, but they're super slippery. These need to be cleaned, and then they need to be painted to match whatever the foundation color would be. We also have more brick that needs to be pointed up along the front steps here, and this handrail is pretty loose all the way across, so we're going to need to redo those anchor points. Almost busted my ass on this coming in the first time. Again, here we are at the front door. We've got one exterior light fixture. And again, remove this door. I don't know if this is just, yeah, it's just screwed to the brick. Take that off. All of our shutters, I think actually just the shutters on the other side of the house need to be attached properly. They'll probably clean up with a power wash, and we won't have to do anything maybe to the vinyl, just paint the brick. And we won't have to paint window frames, but all the windows in the house need to be recaulked to the brick. These shrubs need to be brought down significantly so we can see the house shaped up. I don't see any more brick stress anywhere around here. And just this fence repair. There's actually another section right over there that I didn't get on the first go. Here, here, and here.